The Alien DLC has been out for a few months now, and I've been loving playing as the Xenomorph. It's one of the franchises I wanted to see come to Dead by Daylight the most, as I'm a massive fan of the movies, so I thought it'd be a fun idea to do a couple of builds that replicate the way that the Xenomorph acts in some of my favourite movies, Alien and its sequel, Aliens. First off, to replicate the original movie's Xenomorph style, we've gone for a bit of a stealthy build, as in the movie, it goes around the Nostromo, picking off the crewmates one by one. First off, I'm going with Monitoring Abuse, which reduces my terror radius by 8 meters when I'm not in a chase. Remember, the Xenomorph has an even smaller terror radius when it's in crawler mode with its tail out, so this should allow me to sneak up on people without them realizing. Next, I'm going with Tinkerer, which gives me a loud notification when a generator reaches 70%, and when that happens, it makes me undetectable, so they will not get a notification about when I'm coming. No heartbeat or anything like that. So hopefully it will allow me to sneak up on people working on the gen, or at least help me a little bit in chase. I'm using this with Trail of Torment, which means when I kick a generator, I will become undetectable until it stops regressing. So hopefully I can maybe kick a generator, move away, and maybe bait some people into a trap while they can't hear where I am. And finally, I'm synergizing that a little bit with Pop Goes the Weasel. When I kick a gen, it's going to lose 30% of its current progress. This gives me a little bit of gen regression so that I can slow down those gens, as the Xenomorph did destroy parts of the ship during the movie in order to achieve its goal. In terms of add-ons, instead of trying to stay in crawler mode like a lot of people do with the resistant add-ons, I'm going with the Cat Carrier, which means when I exit crawler mode due to a turret, it makes me undetectable for 30 seconds. Meaning it's going to cause a little bit more scare factor, I guess, chaos while I'm in chase, because people won't be hearing the heartbeat or seeing my red stain when I'm chasing them. And I'm combining this with Brett's Cap, which means when I destroy a turret, all survivors within 16 meters will suffer from blindness for 25 seconds, meaning they won't be able to see auras, which again just adds onto the chaos. The second build that I'm going for is more in line with the sequel Aliens, where the Xenomorph just constantly chases and constantly kills. So we're going for a bit of a meme build, we could call it. First off, we're going with Bamboozle, which increases my vault speed by 15%, and it will block the vault location, the window, for 16 seconds, which will help me go through windows a little bit faster, as well as Superior Anatomy, which means when a survivor performs a fast vault within 8 meters of me, it activates, and then when I go through the window, I go 40% faster. So we're going through windows pretty fast already with those two perks. Next, I've got Brutal Strength, which makes me kick and destroy things 20% faster as Xenomorph. You know, you do not really want to be stopping and wasting time. You want to just be smashing your way through in pursuit of the survivors. And finally, I'm going with Pop Goes the Weasel again, which works well with Brutal Strength, just to destroy those gens a little bit. And, you know, the plan to kind of kick gens and continue the chase. And in terms of add-on, I've gone for the self-destruct bolt. This kind of maybe makes sense why we're going for vaulting things and a bit of a meme build, as this increases my vault speed even more by 30% when I'm in crawler mode. So when I'm in crawler mode, I'm going to be vaulting windows incredibly fast. And secondly, we've gone for the eerie add-on Acidic Blood, which means when I exit a tunnel while I'm in crawler mode, if a survivor stuns me within 20 seconds of me exiting the tunnel, then they will take damage. Acidic blood, in the sequel, in Aliens, you do see the Xenomorphs using their acidic blood to kind of break through metallic objects to try and get access to tunnels and things like that. So I thought it was appropriate, but also it does mean that we're going to be trying to chase survivors constantly with this build and get them injured as quickly as possible. So I'm going to try and do a game each with these builds and see how they work in game. So we're in on Lery's, which should be a pretty good map for this build, actually. Being inside means that we will be able to potentially sneak up on people a lot better than in an open map. Don't have much information at the start of the game, so we're going to have to go into one of our tunnels and look out for some footsteps. See if we can see one working near any gens. Come out of this one, maybe get a heartbeat. We do get a heartbeat up there, and that's people working in main. Let's climb down. Start our first chase. Nice early hit. Sounds like, is that Calm Spirit? She's gone upstairs. Let's see if we can end this chase quickly and really disrupt them working on that main gen. None of our perks really coming into too much use at the moment other than monitor and abuse. But she's making good distance here, actually. Away from where we want to be. Tinkerer popping there. That hit was a little bit delayed, maybe a little bit of lag. I think that must be the main gen. And by the time we get there, I do not think we will be able to do anything about it. Yeah, the gen does pop, but we get the hook. And that's something. We can maybe head over here and try and catch somebody as they're moving away. Somebody going this way. That's a loud sound. That is another Tinkerer. So we could head over there actually. And see if we can interrupt the gen and get a pop onto the gen. So there's 2 people on the gen. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I should have just walked through the pallet there. She was very brave, didn't want to... Still doesn't want to pallet. Reading these pallets, very hard. Yeah, that doubling on the gen. Should have just kept up with the chase on the person I had. But because there was 2 people, she should drop this pallet. She doesn't. We are undetectable, remember, so she can't see our red stain. But she should drop this pallet now. Yeah. Could have maybe mind gamed that a little bit better, knowing that we were undetectable. But we'll see what we can do now. We've got our tail back up. Oh, another turret. I think the undetectable helped us there. The fact that we didn't have our red stain, and we can mind game that pallet a little bit more, but it was a pretty unsafe pallet. See some more scratchies here. Get rid of that. There is a generator being worked on right here. So maybe we can sneak up on it, or at least give it a kick. And there we see an Ada over there, so let's give her a chase. We're now undetectable because of Trail of Torment. That was a pretty tight hit there, but we'll take them. We need to. And then we have another person here, but we can grab here. They can't flashy save. And just keeping her busy. Okay, let's get rid of this turret. Let's kick this gen, make ourselves undetectable again. Maybe we can follow these scratch marks and sneak up on that Thalita. I think she's going to go for the save. She does. But we're not going to give them time to heal because we're right back here now. Let's play this nicely and go for the Thalita. Could tunnel the Ada out at that point, but there's actually people working on this gen. Give this a kick. Activate Trail of Torment. And maybe this will help us as we're moving our way through. Aha. Trying to heal. Doesn't manage to heal because of it. Tinkerer activates. We're undetectable again. Maybe that's going to help us here. Can circle our back around. Nope. She keeps running, which is the smart thing to do. Well, we should be able to get it down here. Oh, very smart. Good play. That gen we're not going to be able to stop. But we have wasted time interrupting a bunch of them. So we have the Thalita still injured. Things like that. Hopefully that's bought us enough time to We get some stuff done. Okay, with Jen's spread is pretty far apart here. I'm going to take a gamble and go over here. Oh, we're lucky. Okay, that Thalita is now... oh, that's the Nia. But it was the Thalita. We've hooked to the Nia, I think. Okay, we're going to get knocked out of our power, so let's kick this Gen. And see if we can sneak our way through. Although the Nia seems to have given me the slip. Oh, there's an Ada just chilling. We'll take that, thank you very much. There was 2 people here. I think they were trying to trade items or something. But hey, if we're undetectable, we can sneak up on them. We get our tail back in a second, but she's not even going to drop the pallet. Oh, because she doesn't need to. She has Dead Heart, of course. Why else would a survivor run into you? Okay, if she drops this, we can use our tail. But we can just do this. They get another gen done. We can hook over here, but I have a feeling another gen is going to pop very soon. All this sneaking around isn't doing much for stopping gen progression. Let's check this gen. There is somebody here. It's Meg, who had Calm Spirit, we think. So I'm going to try and go around. Maybe try and cut her off. We are still in sneaky mode. And she does run in this direction. She's here. We don't have our tail at the moment, so... unfortunate. Hard palette to play around when we don't have our tail. We do see the Ada over there as well. She is also injured, so... maybe we can do something with that. I think they just gave me the slip there. We're on to the Thalita, which we don't want. Because she is not injured. We have a bunch of injured people. And in the end game, not many of our perks are actually working. Because most of them are perks related to kicking gens or things like that. Okay, maybe... or just a second too late there on getting that Ada. We have a Nia doing something over here. They're all taking hits. I mean, we're all getting them injured. Maybe this could lead us to snowball a little bit, but the adrenaline kind of... oh, how did that miss? That could be us losing the game now. If we hit that and we get the down, then it probably gives us some time, but they've got the door open. We managed to get this down. Let's get rid of the pallet. We'll see how altruistic they're feeling. We have a door there and a door there, so maybe we hook into the basement. If we can get there in time. If we get them into the basement, we can maybe force some exchanges. Oh, we don't even get into the basement. Got a little bit too greedy. Well, we catch up with her. But I don't know how much that's going to help us. The gates are already open. Nobody waiting by the exit gate. They've gone into the map, so they are going to try and save the Nia. An attempt at a flashlight save. So we've seen 2 people now. That is not a doorway. Oh no, is she going to wriggle out again? No. We hear someone right behind us. Okay, that is a flamethrower right in my face. We got 2 injuries out of that. I'm going to break this pallet. Okay, we didn't get knocked out of tail mode, which is really good. But it might have been a good idea to do that so we could go undetectable. The other survivors are wasting some time. They're healing. They're probably going to try and go for the save here. They have enough time to do it. They managed to get everybody healthy again. The door isn't that far away either. Well, we might be able to get the maker. No. Problem is, where is the Ada? Ada has already left, and I think everybody else is going to be leaving too very soon. She did go for this door. We probably don't catch up to her in time. Oh, she gets caught at the exit gate. Okay, I mean, 2 kills, 2 escapes. We could maybe got more there if I landed some of those tails and had some better pressure. But we'll take that. We'll take that for a stealthy build. Right, we're in on the Borgo, which, yep, the survivors did try to bring us here and succeeded. So, once again, we are having to go through a map offering. Doesn't fill me with much confidence because our previous game was a stealth build on an indoor map and it wasn't that great. And now we are on a not so great killer map with a bit of a meme build. We got the vault build, the chase build. We got some footsteps here, so let's come out, see if we can get chase underway. Oh, that's a pretty early one. There's somebody else here. Yeah, 3 people on this gen. Okay, messed that up. I should have just gone for the pallet, to be honest, because we have the add-on that makes them injured if they stun us. So we shouldn't be afraid of stuns after we've just come out of a tunnel. Ignore this one. This should be, take that as an M1. How many windows we've got in this area that we're going to be able to vault quickly, but hopefully we can get an example of the fast vaults going. The Nia with the sandbag proving to be a bit of a hero. Let's go for this person here. Push them off the gen. And I think that David wants to stick around. With any luck, we can maybe chase him around Shack. Okay, we've got a window here. Brutal strength. Not expecting that fast vault. Oh my gosh. That is a crazy vault. That is so quickly. They probably finished that gen, but honestly, I don't care. It was worth it just to see how quickly we could vault that window. 2 perks and an add-on coming into great effect, and they don't finish this gen, so we can put pop on there, buy ourselves a little bit more time, and I guess don't think they would have gone too far. Let's take a look around the area. Oh, we hear some people on a gen here. We hear a gen. She's that fast vault. If they were here, they're hiding. So we're going to keep looking. That gen is still aggressing. Kind of just wasted time here. They could have just left and gone to a different gen. See a turret over there. Aha, there's somebody over here and it's an injured Nia. Should have maybe just gone a little bit further afield. And we wouldn't have lost to Jen, perhaps. She's going for the window, but as we've just seen, going for a window against this build is going to do nothing. We got Shack Pallet out of the way early. And now that David knows that we're going to be able to vault very, very quickly. This Nia may be slightly unaware. Let's apply a pop to this. And I could be a little cheeky here. I'm going to pretend I'm chasing her. I'm going to go back into here. And then I'm going to pop out right by the hook. Nobody's come for the save. But now if we get stunned, we will be inflicting damage. Maybe that helped. Okay, let's go. We have the Zarina. She doesn't know about the vaults, does she? Oh my gosh, imagine being chased by a Xenomorph and they vault that quickly. You're just kind of like, okay. Ah, we lose our tail though. And I ignored the vault. A bit of a misplay by me there. Flamethrower took me off guard. Okay, let's get rid of this. Trying to fix the turret. I'm not sure what she was doing there. David coming in for a vault, but actually nearly sandbagging. And they managed to get so many gens done. I feel like I've been putting decent pressure down, but still, it's not enough. This gen's been pressured pretty much all game, but it's the only one I've managed to get pop off of them. Fast vault. She's not going to be able to reuse it. Okay, that's only our third down, sadly. We can hook her here and maybe try and go for that gen. They have been healing, so maybe they've not been working on gens the entire time. But I could have got her a lot quicker there if I'd actually just vaulted that window instead of trying to go all the way around. The turret's proving to be a little bit annoying. We see somebody here. I'm actually going to go back in this direction and try and interrupt this hook. Or at least interrupt the heal. They do manage to get the heal off. Let's go for the David. We need to get some pressure onto somebody actually dying now. We know the David's been hooked already. I think he's been hooked once. Generally just trying to wait and see if they're actually going to go for the pallet or if they're going to go for a fake. And David is down. We'll see if he's got DS. If he does, then that's our... We deserve it, but he doesn't. That's his second hook. This gen being worked on. Let's give it a kick. We'll give it a slap. We lose our crawler mode, which is sad. But we still vault fairly quickly. He's moved away from this wall. Without our tail, probably should just get rid of the pallet, to be honest. Oh, he kind of ran into a wall there. Tried to fake going back. Oh my gosh, where did he go? He bamboozled me. That was a good play. Spotted the lack of tracks. There's a turret over here. We have a torch. Oh, and that's a walls arena. Okay. Is there somebody working on this? No. Oh dear, what are they doing? Okay, we have... I mean... Let's get this hook and kick this gen, and maybe the David will show himself. They've maybe got a little cocky here. With one gen to go, and nobody dead. David is also on death hook. So... maybe the Zarina, who is probably the most recovered, will show us where the David is. Or maybe the David's going to go for the unhook. We'll have to see. Probably would have been a good idea just to leave them all slugged, to be honest. Okay, he's revealed himself. Here is the David. We know the David is on death hook, so let's go for him. One gen left, we need somebody dead. Oh, I'd like to think he didn't go for the window. The window. He didn't go for the window because he knew how fast we could vault it, but I think that's wishful thinking. I think he was just trying to bait the tail attack, which is what most people do. David's dead. This gen just made a loud sound. Someone was working on it. Let's give it a kick. We've got another pop. That was the Neo that I could hear. Did she run in this direction? I think she did. See scratch marks. Where did she go? She's running back. She's in the locker. Did I just open the locker as she got out? Oh my gosh, I've been played for a fool. Okay. Well, things were looking really, really good for us, but things are looking not so amazing right now. We did get that pop off. So we did slow that gen down a bit, but it did have a lot of progress. They have wasted some time. Spent some time healing up. So... oh, is that someone going for a Sabo? Let's maybe ignore that one then. She's not struggling. So we're okay to go a little bit further afield. It's only her second hook. We did see the other person there. Not sure who that was. Maybe she was going for a stealthy unhook, so let's keep an eye out. Might be hiding around here somewhere. Let's go in our tunnel. Haven't really got much use out of the Lery add-on yet. Nobody's stunned us, or at least I haven't tried to bait people into stuns. Would have probably been a better way of doing it. I think Nia's taking a mental break, so let's just leave her there for now. Oh, he just jumped off here. That was the smart thing to do. I'm wondering where the Zarina is right now. This could be Orcphorus if he has adrenaline. But even without crawler mode, our add-on only works when we're in crawler mode for the faster vault. Even without that, we are faster. So here's the Zarina working on this gen. I'm actually going to take hits here, so I'm going to drop. Nia is back with us. Zarina's gone that way. We don't have pop yet, so let's give this a whack. I don't think we make it to this hook now after kicking or after dropping. But the Zarina, the Nia, not in a great position. Maybe now we can hook her, unless the Zarina comes in for a flashy save. She doesn't try it. I think this is Nia dead now. Yeah. No adrenaline on the Renato. Sorry, not Renato. That is Gabriel. He's going straight for the door. Unfortunately, we can do this. The big ball move would be to go for the flashy save, which she does, but doesn't have the angle. Since most people don't know how to play, or at least don't know how to flashlight against a Xenomorph. It's always a cool trick you can do. People are obviously doing this with Nemesis for a long time, but you just kind of like fake going one way and then double back. Oh! She put a trap down. Should we activate the trap? Now we're slow. If she hadn't put that trap down, I think she would have. I think she would have got away there, but we managed to just like catch her back. Well, there we go. 2 map offerings from the survivors. They take us to Borgo, and I think the vaults definitely did help as much as it was a meme. We got a lot of use out of pop, and obviously brutal strength save us a bit of time, but bamboozle, superior anatomy, and the add-on for the faster vaults did help us in some of the chases there. So maybe not so much of a meme after all.